Hey everyone, it's been a hell of a long night as we've been testing Hitmonkey into the wee hours of the evening, and I've got a fantastic video for you that's going to give you 5 decks that you can experiment with Hitmonkey for day 1 and beyond, and it even includes a Pool 2 deck list as well for those of you that are still relatively new to Marvel Snap. Let's get started. Now, the first thing worth noting here is that Hitmonkey is a 2-0 that the more cards you play in a turn, the stronger Hitmonkey gets. Now, the key thing about these decks is that I found myself, and you'll see in the gameplay examples I'm going to provide immediately after this quick discussion here, is that like Hitmonkey, honestly, getting to 2-8 is fantastic. Let's not forget that when you go through the 2s, they max out at 2-5 Lizard, and Lizard has a significant downside. So if you can get to like 2-6, 2-8, 2-10, like Monkey is doing its job, right? So trying to like really shoehorn it too hard into these like crazy bounce lists is not always necessary. Having a very clean list that accomplishes many things is very effective. So Control Monkey is one that I like. I think that Control Sarah right now is in a really good spot. It does counter Shuri a little bit. Like you do have some Shuri counterplay. It works really well against Thanos thanks to the Killmonger Nova. It does a lot of things right. Ideally, you play Sarah on turn 5, and then on turn 6, you have Sentinels, which cost 1. You have Mysterio, which runs up the Bishop. And the key thing to understand here is that Mysterio counts as 3 cards played. So when you play Mysterio on any turn, specifically on turn 6, not only does Bishop get +3, but you actually give +6 to the Hitmonkey itself because it counts as 3 cards played in conjunction with anything else you play. And obviously, Korg gives significant value for not only the Disrupt, but for the Darkhawk as well, because you do have Zabu in this list as well. So you have a Zabu Control Monkey list that I think works really well, and honestly, I think this was like by far my favorite that I was experimenting with, because you have the Darkhawk Sarah Control Shell with Hitmonkey for that added burst on turn 6. It worked really well, honestly. And then you have Miracle Monkey, which takes the monkey to the next level. Now, one thing I'm going to say is that once Kitty Pryde is fixed, Kitty Pryde's going to be amazing in monkey lists. Now, Kitty Pryde's not in any of these because it's still a broken card that doesn't work. So we weren't able to actually test it, but hopefully that gets fixed soon. But regardless, I do think that Miracle Monkey is a very interesting deck list as well. This does require Bast. This particular list utilizes Bast in conjunction with cards like Angela, which obviously anything that is a card that really benefits from Bast. And of course, Mysterio benefits from Bast because it cuts a 2-3 across all of the illusions. So it's 2-9 power across the board while still proccing Angela, while still proccing Bishop, while still proccing the Hitmonkey as well, which is crazy, okay? And then you have the Sarah on top. Now, one that I was experimenting with was Collector, and in my opinion, if you can get Collector to like a 2-5, then it's probably worth it, right? Again, using Lizard as like the standard, right? But there were some suggestions that perhaps, Collector could be changed for someone like Hood, right? Who can be destroyed with the Killmonger and can be combo played with the Demon on turn 6 as well for 1 cost. Pretty damn good idea as well. So if you don't want to use Collector, you can try someone like Hood in exchange. Miracle Monkey, pretty damn cool. And again, I have gameplay examples of these at the end of this video. We also have Negative Monkey, which is a lot of fun. This one I wasn't as much of a fan of. I'm not the biggest Mr. Negative fan, but I know that people want to experiment with a Negative Monkey deck. This one here, I wasn't as hot on, but I wanted to show you the list. I did experiment with it. It did win games. It won in spectacular fashion, as Mr. Negative often does. But I think the main combo here is you do have the Wong Mystique Ironheart, which is just so good. Wong Mystique Ironheart provides a ton of value, and naturally negative cards work really well with Hitmonkey itself, especially when Bast is in play. But naturally, with Mr. Negative, you're probably going to be tearing your hair out half the time because draws suck and stuff like that. So Mr. Negative does work. It is a cool combination, but I do think it's way less consistent, especially compared to the Control deck, which I think is a climber. This one I think would be a little more frustrating. If you don't have the monkey and you want to counter the monkey and it's becoming a major part of the meta, honestly, I think that Sandman Ramp is the way to go. With Sandman Ramp, I like this list as well because obviously Scorpion helps to negatively impact the cards being bounced over and over again. Iceman disrupts the combination plays. You have Wave that disrupts combination plays, although keep in mind Beast will work through Wave. Electro obviously allows you to get out Sandman and Leech early. Sandman being the ultimate counter to Hitmonkey. So I do think that this deck list is really good. If you want to counter Monkey and you're seeing lots of Monkey, this is the way you do it. It's Electro Ramp. Sandman is back in the meta, and it should do a really good job against the Monkey. Now, if you're Pool 2, Pool 2 is kind of tricky because a lot of the combo pieces really need a Pool 3 and above card. I mean, obviously Kitty Pryde is going to be Pool 5. Bass is Pool 4. So really, you're kind of stuck in zoo right now. I'm trying to come up with some new stuff as well, so keep an eye out on the decks of the week. But right now, if you want to experiment in Pool 2, basically what you want to do is you want to run very inexpensive cards. You want to play something like Iceman on turn 1, and then you want to play Angela turn 2, Bishop turn 3, or Mr. Fantastic if you have to, but Bishop ideally. Turn 4, Khazar, 5, Blue Marvel. You have the backup plan of Claw to reach into lanes you can't really play into or access. And then on turn 6, it's everything else plus Hitmonkey. Rocket Raccoon being great on turn 6 because you can better predict where your opponent's going to play more than likely. Squirrel Girl obviously is good because it'll fill the lane because Khazar, Blue Marvel. You're not actually doing the Onslaught combination because you want that additional spot for the turn 6. You want to be able to play Hitmonkey on turn 6, right? So most importantly, however, we got some highlights that we recorded live on Twitch TV. Be sure to check them out. Hit the like button if you want to support the content, and I hope you enjoy these gameplay highlights. Bass would be clutch here. I have not played a lot of bounce, right? So my practice, like my piloting might be a little off at times, guys. There's people watching who I definitely think could potentially pilot better. This is a learning experience for everyone. There's Collector. So we're going to drop Collector into... I think we can do this. We can play Sarah mid. Push her there. Collector. Okay, Venom's pretty interesting there. Collector, Sentinel, Beast. Okay. You just did that for me, which I appreciate. So Collector, Sentinel, Beast, hold Mysterio. So remember, Collector, as long as we get to like 2-5, it's worth it, right? That's a free lizard. Oh my god. Okay, that impacts us. Obviously, we do have the Beast and Sarah in effect, though. No Bishop on board. We still have Mysterio. That is unfortunate, though. It's Angela. It's Mysterio. It's Hitmonkey. I think this is enough. This will be a 7. I think we go with this. There's Mysterio proc, hits Angela for the 7. He actually gives mid, so we made the right choice there. Hitmonkey drops, we go to 13. Ooh. Oh my god, it's a tie. Oh my gosh. What a game that was. What a finish. Throws down that Iron Fist. I respect that. Triskelion. I literally cannot play Deadpool right now. Unbelievable scam last game. I actually wanted to unlock Ghost. It was part of my plan to unlock Ghost, and I chose not to. Oh, man. We drop the thing. Why is it always Shuri? We do have Shang-Chi. He does not have armor on the board. We're going to intentionally allow... Oh, it doesn't matter with Ghost, actually. I was going to say we're intentionally going to give him possession of the initiative. I think we have to do this. Okay. Yep. Okay, well done. Well done. And again, Hitmonkey comes out pretty strong. Give him the fist bump. Yeah, it's a 2-8. It's a 2-8 Hitmonkey. Bishop's a 3-8. Ghost was actually clutch there. Okay, we have Bishop, Zabu, Sentinel. This is actually pretty good. Savage Lands, whatever. No. No! Iceman is going to be one of the best cards in the game this coming season, guys. Because there's going to be a lot of people looking to combo, and Iceman just says, nope. No combo for you. We don't do that here. I have not heard that they've gotten rid of the Q bonus. No, I've not heard that. I think we still play Zabu here. That Iceman really disrupted our ability to play. Ooh, throws down a Dracula. So a lot of disruption there. I don't know if Bishop can even be played. I don't love any of this. We can't play... We didn't get any of our draws. Darkhawk's huge. Darkhawk here. We do this. This is probably our only hope to kind of win. We had 3-4 here. Darkhawk is pretty big. Hitmonkey gets a little bit of extra. I'm assuming he's going to play big card left. Let's go for it. Yeah, so he plays this card left. It's plus 12. So very reasonable. Like just whatever value here. It's Destroyer. Okay, very clean. Again, like, that's another example where Hitmonkey wins us the game, and it's not like a 2-15 or 2-16. It's a 2-4, and it was enough, right? Wakanda, hey, listen, we got Wakanda Embassy. That's free value here. That's free value. I think we have to Zabu. Of course, it's Lemuria. Lemuria's a little disappointing. If we pull negative here, we just got absolutely had. Okay, Superflow actually helps if we pull negative now. It's not negative. Why would it be Mr. Negative? Imagine pulling Mr. Negative. How great that would be. I was debating about the Psylocke, but I don't think we play Psylocke here. Well, there's Mr. Negative. No Bast for us. We probably can't play Psylocke here. Yeah, we're so done. We can't compete with the amount of power they're putting up here with the Wakandan Embassy. I think we can play this. We need to Ironheart there, so I can't play there. We can probably play here. Whatever we're drawing is negative anyway. Come on, Iron Man. Iron Man. Iron Man, please. Yes. Iron Man's huge. I think what we do is we Iron Man. We Iron Heart. We run these two lanes. We try to win these two lanes to... No. Yes. We don't want Psylocke taking a shot. So we have to play Psylocke last, and we want to focus on these two locations. An additional Mystique. I'm not sure where the hell that just came from.
I am Iron Man.
Hitmonkey's taking all the shots there. We still get the win. We still get the win. Let's go. And that's why Mr. Negative is as strong as it is. Right there. Great example. Iceman's going to be super valuable this season, by the way. Iceman's going to be huge this season. I think I'm willing to place the Sentinel here. Sentinel is slowly becoming like one of my favorite cards in Marvel Snap. I like the idea that it just gives me a consistent play. We don't have Bishop, so I want to hold the Mysterio if I can. We're about to get trolled by this X-Mansion. Oh, Goose is actually pretty interesting. Goose is not crazy. We have Bishop, which is beautiful. We need Sarah here. I don't like that Dracula. Hate Dracula. There's Hitmonkeys. We don't have Sarah, though. Turn 5. I think we probably Mysterio Hitmonkey on Baxter building here. It's overcommitting slightly, but we get to see what Hitmonkey can do, right? So it's going to be a 2-6. But considering... Watch, so we're at 4 power right now. Hitmonkey Mysterio itself with this Bishop, like, there's so much power coming on the board here. There it is. No, Hitmonkey's second. All right, I respect that Titania play. That's really good. Zabu's too late here. Zabu's a little late. We still get some value on the Darkhawk. Still a 4-8. We still probably do this comfortably. That Korg's showing a little bit of value here. Baxter Building's going to proc another 4. We get another 2 on the Bishop. This is a pretty clean win here. It should be a clean win. Darkhawk. Sentinel, we go up to 16. It does have Dracula, which is always highly suspect. Armor. My gosh. Ties us with the Dracula Red Skull hit, but we still get the win. That was actually really close. That was really close, but you can see, like, I know a lot of people are going to try and design decks that are, like, really hardcore into the Hitmonkey getting to, like, a 25 or something, or a 26, obviously. But, like, honestly, Bishop is a 3-7, you take it. Mysterio setting himself up, you take it. Hitmonkey at 2-6, you take it. Like, these are just, like, just make reasonable value plays, and there you go. And also, we just won by the nerf of Red Skull, by the way, so don't let anyone tell you that the nerfs don't matter.